Hey guys, I'm Salma. Today I'm going to share with you some crazy, interesting experience that I've had during my meditations. So the specific meditations that I've been doing are these Dr. Joe Dispenza meditations called Blessing of the Energy Centers. And more specifically, I usually do number 8, which is an hour and a half, or number 5. So for some reason, I haven't been able to step away from these meditations. So these are my experiences. During the meditations, I will sometimes feel like my body will start doing its own little body rolls. Like I won't have control over my stomach anymore, and it'll just start like contracting by itself. And then sometimes I'll feel these balls of energy kind of like rising up. So it really just feels like some sort of ball is just rolling up your, like kind of like in between your spine and like right in your heart. Once my stomach does those body rolls on its own, then I'll start feeling like energy moving up. When it hits my throat, I'll feel this weird sensation, kind of like somebody's choking me a little bit, like my head will want to go back on its own. It'll go up through my neck, and then I'll feel like pressure in the back of my head, and then usually I'll feel like some energy up here. I feel like that's kind of a weird experience. And then another thing that I have also been experiencing, my body will start shaking and moving on its own. As I'll feel this energy rising, and just throughout the whole meditation, my head will start like doing this, my body kind of starts like rocking. I literally cannot stop it. If I continue to meditate, it just continues. So I've just learned to adjust, and I know it's just energy moving through my body, and my body kind of just like getting used to how much energy is going through it. It feels really good. It feels weird, but good. Another interesting thing that I'll feel during these meditations, well, I wouldn't say interesting, it's more like amazing. Another amazing thing that I will feel during this meditation is love. Like I never know how much I'm going to feel, and it varies every single time. I'll just feel this like warmth, or sometimes like kind of a breeze around my body, or I'll see like a flash of light. I'll just start feeling this love. Feels like the universe, God, the divine is like cradling me in its arms, and it's just like, hey, I love you and I'm here. And that is one of my favorite feelings, and I usually feel it almost every single meditation. I'll feel this like love, sometimes in different spots of my body, sometimes throughout my whole body. Sometimes it'll get more intense as the meditation goes on. Sometimes it's just like a little bit. When I do this, it just reminds me that like I'm protected, I'm loved, everything is the way it should be. So I feel like it brings me this comfort and this trust. So that's another very beautiful, positive experience that I feel like during my meditation. And I also smile a lot. Like when I start feeling the love, I can feel it in my face. Like my face will just be stuck like that. And then when my eyes are closed, sometimes I'll get images too, like, but I don't even know what they are. Sometimes it's like flashing lights, sometimes it's colors. I'll just see like little like bubbles, or things that look like they're in the sea, like plant-like things. Like I don't even know what they are. The other day I was just seeing this like elephant in just like blackness, and it was just like jumping, doing all these pretty things for me. Literally just random images, random things. I've also gotten telepathic messages for me, just information or things that I need to know. Those are rare, okay? But once in a blue moon, it's like, hey, check this out. Take a look at this. Go down this path. And I'm like, okay, all right, sounds good. I know it's gonna work out because you told me to do it. So during these meditations, you do this breath, which gets like some trauma out of the body. It gets the mind out of the body. It gets your energy moving up to your brain. I guess your mind out of these survival emotions, up to God consciousness, to oneness, to that love. So you do this breath, and then you go through each energy center, and you send them positive energy. And at the end, you lay there and you enjoy all the work that you did. One day as I was laying there, I literally saw a hand like go in my heart and just like pull something out. After that, I just felt better. I remember opening my eyes and just feeling lighter, feeling great. Like I just got a healing. So you never know. These are some interesting things that have happened to me during my meditation and the specific meditations that I do. you're kind of being guided the whole time. So you have something to be aware of, to be doing, to be present in, versus like thinking of all these random thoughts, which still do happen, but not as much. And especially the more I do them, the easier it gets. Oh, and the benefits are amazing too. After you do them, you feel so positive, you feel so good, you feel so loved, you feel like you're on the right path, you feel like you're always in the right place at the right time. You get more signs, more synchronicities. You start manifesting things faster because you're closer to the vibration of love. It's amazing. Go meditate, people. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about that. Let me know what kind of meditations you guys like to do. Let me know what kind of meditations you guys like to do. Leave it in the comments below or ask a question. I love you guys.